All these people. Dead. This level of destruction. Be careful. Something is coming.
This?
I have never seen its like before.
It must be the thing that killed everyone!
We must take it down.
Archers! What is this?
I have never seen its like before.
It must be the thing that killed everyone!
We must take it down. That wraith, so powerful. I feared we were not strong enough.
If it had entered the city, I do not like to imagine.
The people put their trust in these so-called enlightened, yet they are nothing but deceivers, toying with powers they do not understand. Even when you, an unnamed, risk your life to defend such mortals, the priests praise Thelos and the Queen.
I feel it is now my duty to protect the people.
You are but one. The people must learn to take care of themselves.
Let us enter the city. We know what we have to do.
What? How? You saved us! What was that? Magic? Are you with the Enlightened?
Let's say I am. So can you open the gates now?
Sure. Open the gates! Thelos praise you.
Fools. Not realizing Thelos is the reason wraiths exist.
The unnamed with the gauntlet. We were fated to meet again. That relic belongs to me.
You, Captain, are not capable of controlling such an artifact.
If it wasn't for the popularity it brings you, I would have you arrested. Though despite your success thus far, a painful death awaits you.
This unnamed is no longer afraid of you, Morath.
You should be. I have been chosen by Thelos. Soon my power will surpass yours. I look forward to that day. Until then, Gauntlet Bearer, I will leave you in peace.
Dispatching that disciple of Thelos would have brought pleasure.
This is Thelos territory. We do not have time to waste on such fools.
Morath's dedication to that god is unswerving.
Yes. It is that faith that will destroy him. We must now find a reef. He will be near the palace, the upper city.
Hey, Gauntlet Bearer, over here. Got a message for you from a friend. I was looking for you. Arif wants you to know that he's waiting near the entrance to the palace.
Thank you. You seem to know a lot.
We see a lot in the city. We are always willing to give you information.
Is there anyone that could use my help?
I think the fruit vendor had trouble with a thief.
What can you tell me about the center of the city?
This here is the market. You can get to the lower and upper city and to the spire. Usually there are many people here.
What's been happening around here?
Everyone's focused on the Essence Blessing for now. The whole city is tense.
I don't need anything right now.
A replica of a rodent? Who would smuggle such a thing?
Planning to cook for a loved one? Stop by and get some ingredients here.
Please, don't! Then stay where you belong. Kneel. My eyes hurt from just looking at you.
Help! Anyone!
What's going on here?
I'm showing this filthy unnamed his place in this world.
And why are you doing this? Did he harm you? Threaten you?
He exists. All unnamed are an offense by their very nature.
I suggest you go. Quickly. Before my restraint is completely gone.
I'm leaving, and I'm filing a complaint with the Queen.
Thank you. I was on my way to work when he started shouting, calling me lazy.
We unnamed look out for each other.
We do. I'm in your debt. Please forgive that I can't show my gratitude right now.
The essence trade is declining. Only 2 roads remain passable from the city. The road leading east was blocked by a landslide not long ago. A caravan was buried there, and we were not even able to recover the bodies due to a dangerous wraith prowling the area. The road has already been buried by sand, and wraiths have taken over. Things can't go on like this.
Do not disturb the enlightened in the spire. The essence blessing is underway.
What of you?
This world is so vast.
Captain Morath.
Mighty Thelos, I am ready to serve. Hear me now.
Leave this fool to his prayers. He is no concern of ours.
You were struck down, Captain. Yet you still believe Thelos hears you.
Begone, frail mortal. I commune with a god.
My apprentice, you are old enough to learn about the workings of the Essence Blessing. As you should know by now, we first have to gather all the essence we need. It is grueling work, but luckily we have many unnamed who are more than willing to dedicate their lives to this. The essence is thrown into the kiln. Thus the substance is cleansed by the heat of Thelos. The pure essence then is filled into barrels. Those are sent to the Queen's flying wraith. This wraith is the only creature allowed into Thelos' realm. And the god awaits. You know how important the Essence Blessing is. Find your place. Fulfill your duty. We Enlightened are the only ones whose spirits can make it work.
I'm busy. Leave me be.
The priests seem not to care that we have.
They seem.
May Thelos light your way.
Now I'm busy here. Need to make sure things are done right.
What do you want?
These show of the Essence ritual. I've seen such images before. A merchant had imitations of them.
A curious ritual indeed.
There. The essence is brought to the spire, then transported to the kiln. Where the blessing is completed, it is then transported to... a wraith.
Intriguing.
No one is allowed into the kiln at this time.
May Thelos light your way.
the enlightened in the spire. The essence blessing is underway.
This is the upper city. Do not loiter here. Rather, leave.
Ah, the whispers are true. You are roaming the city.
I know. I've already encountered your little circle.
Then you know we can provide you with information. Well?
Can I help out somehow?
I heard Lady Catherine is missing 2 of her workers, if that's what you want to call them. And apparently the priests have sent some new faces to the prison up north. That's where they lock away the most dangerous prisoners. Dangerous for them, at least.
What can you tell me about the upper city?
This is the rich part of Leicester. The streets are always clean and the houses are sturdy. It is also the only district with an entrance to the Queen's palace.
What's been happening recently?
A family of nobles was duped into buying tickets to the Essence ritual. Someone made off with a fortune.
I don't need anything right now.
Why did they put up a shrine in the middle of our pretty plaza? But its design clashes with our architecture.
The gates of Leicester are open again!
My goodness. Gauntlet bearer, please, listen a moment.
How can I help?
There are rumors that you are unnamed.
I'm not ashamed of my background.
Nor should you be. My name is Catherine. I help wayward unnamed on their way to freedom. But 2 of my new friends have disappeared. Dusty and Rag. I'm so worried. You have to help me find them.
Where might they have gone?
One of my other friends thought he saw Dusty on the old trade route. There is a forest. The 2 are inseparable. If Rag is there, Dusty will be close behind.
Who are these 2 unnamed?
Dusty and Rag. Their master beat them terribly. They escaped, came to me. I promised to find them a new home. But now they have disappeared.
I will try my best to find your friends.
This ruffian in the upper city?
We should ask the guards to put a fence around the lower city.
That bird. It must belong to Kendra. She told us she would be watching a reef.
Ah, you got in. I was able to enter before they closed the gate. I understand you were not so lucky.
It took some effort, but I am here. Did you do your part?
Surely you jest. Kendra has her damn bird following me around, pecking me if I slack off. I had a look around, yes, and I think I found our way in. The palace is tightly guarded, but there is something we could use to create an opening.
The Essence blessing.
Ah, I see you've caught on. If something were to happen during the ritual, the guards would be too busy to see us get in.
What do you have in mind?
We have to know more about how the ritual will be performed. Learn what you can at the spire. You can get in from the main plaza.
Why didn't you start from there?
Oh, my face is too well known in the capital. They would not let me in. But someone like you could, after that feat you performed to save the city.
I see.
Once you're done, find a friend of mine, Graveler, in the lower city. He might be able to help.
Stop! By order of the Queen. No one is allowed in the palace.
We would best keep a low profile.
It's so nice and quiet when the city is under lockdown.
Anyone will be punished who interrupts the Essence blessing.
Oh, hello there. Can I help you with anything?
Are these your apples? They're all over the city.
Well, not all of them.
Mm-hmm. Where did you get those apples?
I, bought them. Yes. With money. But my own money.
A whole box?
Yes.
All right. I'll be seeing you.
Mm-hmm.
You have to help me. Someone stole a box full of apples. He ran away with them. 10 apples. A fortune.
I'll see if I can find him.
Thank you, Traveler. That thief also took some of my personal notes, contracts and such. He ran off into the upper city with them. If you were to make sure they do not fall into the wrong hands, I will reward you greatly.
I will see what I can do.
This is the upper city. Do not loiter here.
The High Priest expects applicants for the Enlightened at daybreak.
A vendor from the central city sent me. Someone stole his apples. Now I have seen you with them.
Oh God, you know, don't you? It was me. I'm sorry, okay? I'm just so hungry. And that vendor, he's constantly throwing decent food in the gutter. I just beat him to it. Now listen to me. I got this treasure map. I'll give it to you. Here, you can have it. But please, don't sell me out to him.
Why would I listen to a thief?
I'm a common unnamed, just like you. I'm just trying to get by.
I will think about it.
Will you remember all the locations of the treasures? Let us mark some of them on our map.
Warden? Is that you?
Yes, from the caravan. We heard you'd found that relic, but we thought Moreth had... Listen, I can't be seen talking to you. An unnamed.
Of course, I understand. You're a guard now.
My captain knows I'm unnamed. But the rest... They see me talking to you, I'll be arrested. After that Wraith attack, they needed more guards. I took the opportunity. I've got some status now. Some respect. So excuse me if I can't. You know.
I understand. We unnamed must take any fortuity. Respect to you, Warden.
You must leave now. Please. People know who you are. Please. You'll get me arrested.
1, 2, 3!
I can feel my will weakening. I feel the voice of Thelos in my head, and I am afraid. I have traveled far, almost to the heartlands. The last expedition took its toll. I feel closer to my god than ever before, but a part of me shies away. I must banish this heathen within. Give myself over to Thelos' will. I am the instrument of Thelos' grace. I am their hand. I am their voice. Together, we are becoming one.
Put more into it!
I can't believe I used to live in that alley. My old friends don't talk to me since signing up for the yard. guard was the right choice.
Anyone will be punished who interrupts the Essence blessing.
You're letting me win, aren't you?
Blessed be our queen, ruler of the empire and voice of
It's so nice and quiet when the city is under lockdown. They should do it more often.
fruit is most delicious. What is it?
An apple sprinkled with essence dust.
Sounds expensive.
The gates of Lithesta are open again.
Do not disturb the enlightened in the spire.
Get back
The
to
essence
work now,
blessing is underway.
unnamed. No breaks now.
Planning to cook for a loved one? Stop by and get some ingredients here.
I haven't heard from the mining village in weeks.
The merchants talk about it. The Queen seems to be sending no more supplies there.
Greetings.
I wonder if we'll ever manage to open one of those.
I should have been an adventurer.
It is said that Thelos
Helm,
himself
horse, and
sealed them
hardy
with their power.
wench. A real roustabout. Father would never have stood for it, of course, but it may be why I'm not scared of these knights. I mean, it's us they're after, the so-called ruling class, but I must say I'm rather invigorated by their march on the city. We come not to conquer, but to liberate. A noble goal, one not so nobly achieved if history teaches us anything. But change is inevitable. Perhaps I should buy myself a helm at last, and find myself a horse.
I wonder if we'll ever manage to open one of those glowy chests.
It is said that Thelos himself sealed them with their power.
Did you not shatter the huge wraith? The one in front of the city gates? We would not have survived without you. The paths to the watchtowers are shrouded in mystery.
An anvil. We can rest and grow stronger there.
We've heard rumors about you in the streets.
I know about your little circle.
Then let me tell you a little secret. We have our eyes and ears everywhere. One of us is inside the palace. They saw a woman, dressed very much like one of them knights up there.
When?
A few days ago. Do you need any other information?
Can I help out anywhere?
The refugees in the city could be in danger. Down the alley is someone you can talk to about that. I also heard that the hunters were having problems. Something with Race driving them out of their camp. They had to settle next to the mining road, which leads from the temple to the mining village.
Tell me about the lower city.
Strange things are happening. Go through the arch to find an object that casts a blue light, and be careful. You'll meet lots of broken souls around here.
Anything interesting going on?
Everything seems to be in place for the essence ritual. There's something off, though. Call it a hunch.
I don't need anything right now.
Hey, you're that gauntlet bearer. Arif told me about you. I have some choice offers, but keep it to yourself.
Let's see what you have.
Take a look, but quietly. Rebel, I may have what you need.
I won't spend my whole life here. It will get better.
Even here under the eyes of Thelos, my anvil lives. That god's servants could not find it.
Without light, even Thelos is blind.
The sun god's temple casts shadows. We can use this place for our purpose.
As the essence flows, Thelos...
That priest keeps droning on and on about Thelos.
As if he ever did something for us. Any unnamed praise in Thelos is deluded.
That praise may just be a sign of hope.
Hope is alien to Thelos.
Every year is the same. As if life wasn't already full of labours. Bloody essence blessing. Take the essence to the kiln, over and... Take the...
Watch out. Only thieves and dissidents linger in this alley.
I'll be fine.
Bloody priests! Who are they to preach at me, eh? I was only having a drink. Who doesn't fancy a drink now and then?
Oi! Got something for you over here?
Brother, do you think anyone else will come this way soon?
I don't know. Just keep your eyes open. Usually I'd be charging you to pass through here, but since you're the savior of the city, I will look away.
How kind of you.
Still, I might be in possession of information you might want. About something happening in the Wildlands. Going cheap. 500 tributes.
This had better be worth it.
I knew you'd be keen on hearing it. Rumor is there's a ghost wandering around down south. They say that if you hear it speak, you go insane. Might be worth your time, I reckon.
A ghost? Right.
No refund. I gave you the information. Now you can believe it or not.
I'll be on my way.
You're the gauntlet bearer Arif told me about.
He Graveler. Arif sent me. We want to disrupt the Essence Blessing and...
Not so loud. Quietly. I know about your foolish idea to get to the Queen, but I'm not cooperating with that unless you have a plan.
There is no plan yet.
Then leave and forget about me. Or come back after you've done your homework.
The Gauntlet Bearer returns.
You're from Castrum 7. You seem distressed.
I am worried about Witty. He was with Stade and Rek, but they are missing.
Where did they go?
Greatheart sent a message that they went to the caves by the sundial. I heard there were wraiths there. Perhaps you can look out for them? I have to do something for Graveler now.
Herder, it's me.
You? Oh, yes. From the caravan. From my old life. Go away. I don't need sinners like you around.
I see your faith has taken a new turn.
I have found purpose. And I pray to Thelos it may happen to you as well.
Thelos will watch over us and protect us from any harm.
if your duties have a crushing weight, remember that Thelos has been waiting.
Look at this reward. They're still searching for Bastengar.
Oh, we should explore the Waterlands some more.
Planning to cook for a loved one? Stop by and get some ingredients here.
I hope my friends are okay. I hope becoming a guard was the right choice.
You have to show authority in every bit of your appearance.
Anyone will be punished who interrupts the Essence blessing.
This is the upper city. Do not loiter here.
Watch where you're going. The lower part of the city doesn't have the best reputation.
Get your spices here! The best prices in Lithesta await you.
Do not disturb the enlightened in the spire. The Essence blessing is underway.
We need to spread Thelos' love everywhere.
Seeing this place will make everyone a true believer.
Thelos, O everlasting blaze,
Destroyer of darkness and chaos, bringer of order and luminescence.
Never saw you around here before. Now is not a good time.
I'll be on my way quick. I just want to know how the Essence ritual works.
Oh, right. I see. All the collected sand goes into the kiln where it is burned. You should get interested in that. I happened upon this old document. It'll probably be more useful for you for whatever it is you're doing.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. I'm just as sick as you of what's happening here. But I said nothing. Good luck.
enlightened in the spire. The Essence blessing is underway.
What do you want?
What can you tell me about the Essence blessing?
Only priests and we unnamed are allowed down there. The enlightened keep watch.
The priests seem not to care that we...
They simply think they are above us, unnamed.
For the last time, the sand is... Oh, apologies. I'll keep telling people what to do here.
I won't take much of your time. Can you tell me how the Essence ritual works?
You two, then? The one thing I'll tell you, everything is centered around the kiln here in the spire. The blessing wouldn't work without it. Now I'm busy here, need to make sure things are done right.
This kiln. Our plan culminates here. You will need to get inside.
And this friend of a reef has to tell us what to do there.
Watch where you're going. The lower part of the city doesn't have the best reputation.
And as long as the essence flows, Thelos will watch over us.
Bloody priests! Who are they to preach it?
You again. Have you found out what we need to know about the blessing?
The kiln in the heart of the spire is essential for the blessing. We must sabotage it.
First, you'd need to get to the kiln.
In my old clothes, I'll look like any of the unnamed workers.
And then what's the plan? What's the sabotage?
I'm not sure. I was just thinking of destroying the oven, perhaps.
Amateur. I can think of something far more impressive. The essence in our mine has been corrupted by some nasty thing, spread like a tumor. Throw whatever it is in the kiln, and it will create a shit show.
So this something that corrupts the essence, where is it?
Not sure, but it should be deep into the southwest mine.
I'll meet with the reef and talk. Let's keep all this between us.
As the essence flows, Thelos will watch over us and protect us from any harm.
Watch where you're going. The lower part of the city doesn't have the best reputation.
Planning to cook for a loved one? Stop by and get some ingredients here.
Did Did you find the thief already?
I couldn't find him. He probably skipped town.
You couldn't find him? What do I do now? I lost wares for an entire week of sales. I am ruined.
A decent challenge. Now shatter them for good. Foes would be nothing against our essence stones if you would be willing to use them. We can make our armor stronger with essence. The anvils can help. Welcome. You have come to praise Thelos?
I just wanted to take a look around.
This Temple of Thelos has a long history. Please, look around and bathe in its warmth. There should be some interesting scrolls for you to read and pray over.
Something is happening at the gates of the city.
Thelos, everlasting blaze, lead the heretics to the light.
Hold. What is your business here?
That should be obvious.
Forgive me. You may pass.
I am here to see the prisoner.
The heretic is in his cell in the back.
What is this place?
You should know that this is the priest residence. But you remember Armath, who takes care of the small graveyard in the back?
These are trying times. I was just wandering around. Goodbye.
That must be the imprisoned priest.
How many years has it been, my mentor? Me out here, you down there. Have you ever reconsidered your insolence? Your heresy? I wonder. I will be gone soon. At least, the Morath you knew will be gone. I hear the voice of Thelos ever stronger these past few days. I am forgetting names, places. I am afraid, but no matter. If I am to be Thelos' vessel upon Atlas, then I welcome it. That sweet oblivion. Remember me as I was, my teacher. And when you see the error of your ways, tell your students of me, the true hand of Thelos.
I read you were imprisoned years ago. All for failing your quest.
That is what went down in history. Well, I could have made Morath a different man.
How so?
I was his mentor. And I failed, obviously. I can tell you more. If you find the key to get me out, Armath must have it. Another guard, Bethrag, vanished recently. I don't know what happened.
Welcome. May the light shine your way. Please enter.
Could you give me the key to the cell?
Take it. Will the heathen finally be punished?
In a way.
Armath really spends a lot of time in the graveyard.
Bless us with your light. See our devotion.
Morath will make a fine priest one day, if we can curb his more sadistic tendencies. Discipline is needed in a shepherd of the masses, but there are limits. We will send him out of the city. A posting. Small, but not unimportant. An essence caravan. Yes, the unnamed will test his tolerance, and if he oversteps, well, what's one more dead slave?
A man half transformed into a wraith. Could this be Bethrag? And what is this?
Letters? They must belong to Armath. Full of heretic thoughts. This priest had dark secrets.
Great Watcher of Thelos, may your fury strike those who defy you.
I've got the key.
Am I free? After all these years? Thank you. Very well. I will tell you what happened. Years ago, I was teaching the young ones. Morath, a boy back then, was in training as a guard. The teachings of Thelos fell on fertile ground with him, and soon turned into blind devotion. I broke with the oppressive ways of the Enlightened. Imprisoning me was their revenge. Young Morath would have needed a critical voice, but he was left with all his rage and self-sacrifice. I still believe Morath can be brought to reason, but I may see things too simple here.
The Enlightened and Thelos have put a blindfold on everyone. I will tear it off.
Hey, it's you. I know this looks bad, but...
Reeve, what are you... You got yourself captured. Again?
It's not what it looks like. Well, yes, it's exactly what it looks like, but I swear I'm innocent this time.
Really?
They say I killed Joffrey. But he was my best friend. I would never. They framed me. They put fake evidence in my pockets when I was asleep. They wanted to get back at Joffrey for blasphemy. But you can help.
You always get into the strangest situations.
Here, take this. I took the evidence when they were not looking.
Wait, this is... bloody.
Yes. And I'm not even sure it's Joffrey's. If you could make it disappear. Bury it somewhere.
Bury it? Any idea where?
Try right outside the prison. The priests would never look that close.
What exactly happened to Joffrey?
He was drunk. And started a fight with priests. The poor fool.
I swear, this is the last time I'm helping you.
I truly owe you, my friend.
I'll be going.
We have collected enough ingredients to make something glorious.
Let us never speak of this again.
Why? Are you feeling guilty?
No.
I sense that you are. But you must forgive yourself. This looks like Dusty's journal, and these must be his remains. We should tell Rag what happened to him.
Please, I don't want any trouble. Apologies. I thought you were a guard, but I've never seen a guard dressed so.
I was sent by Lady Catherine. She is worried about you. She wants me to bring you back safely.
Lady Catherine, then you know our story. Oh, I hope our departure did not cause her to fret. Dusty and I, we appreciated her work, but we wanted true freedom. To find it ourselves. But now we have become separated and I don't know what to do. I lost him. My only friend. Please, if you see him, tell him where I am. He has to be somewhere between here and the old road.
I found him. I'm so sorry. He was killed by a wraith.
Oh no. Dusty. Go. Please. I just want to be alone. Lady Catherine will come after me if she knows I'm out here. I cannot have another death on my conscience. Tell her I died. And take this. Please.
have collected enough ingredients to make something glorious. We have...
We have collected enough ingredients to make something glorious. I find you are lacking protection. We should better your armor at an anvil. finally have everything we need for this formula.
An anvil. We can rest and grow stronger there. This must have been a large, beautiful forest once, but almost nothing is left now.
With the watchtower and Thelos' influence gone, the forest could breathe again. What is left of it.
I sense the Watchtower's guardian nearby. Prepare yourself.
finally know how to create something new. I sense the Watchtower's guardian nearby. Prepare yourself. The strength of the gauntlet is limited, but the more pieces of it you find, the stronger it grows. Changing tactics, I see. More parts for me to dismantle. We have collected enough ingredients to make something glorious. We have collected enough ingredients to make something glorious. Your armor could use some attention. We can improve it at an anvil. I was born for challenges such as these.
Those beasts were tenacious. Another anvil is close. Do you feel it?
Greetings. We could really use some help.
Remember that essence stone we acquired? Clock Master. It distorts time itself, slowing down everything around it. I used it once. Against Thelos themselves.
What is it?
Are you hunters?
Yeah, but we're not hunting right now. Talk to our leader if you want to know more.
You're the gauntlet bearer. Please. I have no right to ask, but I need your help. We were on a hunt, but then the haze descended and the wraiths. The watchtowers flared up. It was terrible. I managed to make it back, but I left my daughter. She died. I left valuable belongings behind. Something she gave me. If the watchtower was gone, I could return and get my belongings.
Where did you leave your belongings?
Everything happened so fast, but I think it was behind some ruins, close to the watchtower.
What exactly did you leave behind?
There were drawings from my daughter.
If I find what you left behind, I will return.
I presume you are this gauntlet bearer I've been hearing about.
I am.
So it's true what they say. There's another hunter of wraiths in our territory.
You hunt wraiths?
Yes, but just the small ones. They leave essence materials behind. Useful and precious stuff. And lucrative. Before you go, I've heard you were pretty good with wraiths. We've been driven out of our former camp and lost track of our youngest hunter, Young One. I fear for his life. The wraiths were too much for us, but he might have been able to get away.
I'll see what I can do. Where should I look?
Our old camp lies south. Just follow the trail. You may want to look for traces.
Blast! I look away for a single moment and the damn pig burns. Oh well, it's still food. Sort of.
The time after that sandstorm hit our caravan was strange. Captain Morath was different. He used to show no mercy to any unnamed and ruled with an iron fist. But he was ill and weak. For days. The others saw it too. For the first time ever, we unnamed were able to make demands without being executed right away. We got more responsibilities. A little more freedom. Even the promise of a real life in Lethesta was made. A way to get our names back. Some took the chance. Warren and Herder, they were keen on it. Not me. We need another kind of change. The change a mighty gauntlet could bring.
You there. You look like you might be interested in essence minerals.
I am.
This is the last stock I have. They are rare.
We finally have everything we need for this formula. the other wraiths. We cannot allow this. Incredible. The wraith's powers shift with each strike to its core. Finally have everything we need for this formula. That thing in the ground. It could help us get to the watchtower.
It doesn't seem like I can unearth it.
There is a missing piece we need to do that.
Greetings. I wish I could offer you something to drink, but, well, we don't have much.
It's all right. I'm looking for someone. Your forewoman.
She's just up the stairs back there. You can't miss her.
We finally have everything we need for this formula.
Hey, Gauntlet Bearer. Long time no see.
Splinter? What are you doing out here?
Creating! What do you think I'm doing? I got this idea, you see. Heard about something that corrupts essence in this mine. Pity that blasted watchtower's protecting the place. But you can do something about it, right? Knowing you, you're probably here to destroy it. Here, this is what I wanted to give you. It's an essence stone, homemade. Found the recipe in the Bastengar library. It's safe, promise. I'm not entirely sure what it does. The book said something about damage transfer and bouncing. Sounds useful. Besides, remember the last time I walked around with one of those in my pocket? I don't want to repeat that. No, thank you.
You're probably right. Thank you.
We need new tools.
I'm sure traders will return to us one day. What brings you to a desolate place like this?
Graveler sent me. He said I could find something here that corrupts the essence.
In the mine, yes. But the watchtower above us means getting down there is impossible. There's another group headed there now, led by a woman who just arrived. This tracker is very determined.
A woman named Tracker?
She arrived a few days ago. Could barely walk, but she was determined we'd do something. They left a few hours back. Then there was an explosion. I don't know what happened. I'm not sure the old path up is still intact. You'll have to see for yourself.
Is there another way up?
There's a camp of hunters by the road to Lethesta. One of them, an odd one, knows this area. Maybe he can help you.
There was a wooden path leading up there.
Not anymore. We need to find our own path to the watchtower.
That object in the ground. It might help us get to the watchtower. Perhaps we will be able to reach Tracker and the hunters the miner mentioned.
I doubt I'll be able to unearth it.
Yes. For that to be possible, we require another piece.
Essence Stones. They will allow us to dominate these creatures.
Gauntlet Bearer, you're here. I was sent by the commander to make contact with the mining village. My sister should be there, so I jumped at the chance. But now, there's this haze. I can't very well fight if I can't see. So, now I'm stuck. There are torches on the way, set up by the miners for the night. Could you light them? Here, you can use this.
How do I find the torches?
Just follow the path. You will see them. They're on the sides of the road.
I'll be sure to light them.
Thank you. I may be a knight, but I can't fight blind.
That thing in the ground. It could help us get to the watchtower.
It doesn't seem like I can unearth it.
There is a missing piece we need to do that. That thing in the ground. It could help us get to the watchtower.
It doesn't seem like I can unearth it.
There is a missing piece we need to do that.
I am looking for a hunter. An odd one. I've been told he would know specifics on this area.
Plenty of odd people around here. But there is one I can think of. Might be your guy. He lives southeast from here. Let me mark it for you. But yes, he is odd. I would describe him as such.
It is time to put this essence we have been accumulating to use.
cannot get to the watchtower from this side. There must be a path on the other side. The strength of the gauntlet is limited, but the more pieces of it you find, the stronger it grows. It is time to put this essence we have been accumulating to use.
Greetings. I was told you might be able to help me.
I was waiting for you. I have a piece of that gauntlet.
Wait, what? How do you... Who are you?
I'm a friend who wants Thelos gone and my master safe.
I will need more than that. What master?
I don't sense anything amiss. The piece is genuine.
Don't worry. You'll meet my master soon enough.
This is it. This piece is the final part of the unearthed power. With it, you will be able to unearth and reveal structures of the ancient past. And with them, we can surely reach the watchtower. We just need more shards to make it work.
power. A shard is close. We should look for it. Such power. A shard is close. We should look for it.
The Wraiths are so powerful that no single person can fight them. Or so I thought. But now, someone has appeared who is capable of it. It is a person, I have heard, not some kind of ghost. Is this the beginning of a time in which humans can fight Wraiths? Oh, I wish it was. What weapon must this person wield? Wraiths carry the spirit of Thelos in their hardened shells, but still. And they are not just mindless monsters. I've seen them, heard people, act as if they had planned something. So far, our only solution to survive was to stay far away, keep them in places where they posed no danger. So many people have tried to find out more about the Wraiths, but they all died sooner or later. Actually, no, it was sooner.
The energy vanishes after some time. Begin anew. Look at the map to see where. I can feel a shard nearby. Keep your eyes peeled. One more shard. Soon we will be strong enough. Do you feel that? We are close to a shard.
I need to keep searching.
Nothing we can use. This is not what we need.
I'm sure you know what to do with this. She asked me to keep an eye on you.
What? Who?
Ah, nothing.
It is time to put this essence we have been accumulating to use.
We need more gauntlet pieces and shards to crush this. We can make our armor stronger with essence. The anvils can help.